Welcome to the lecture on house music, a genre that emerged from the ashes of disco and became a global sensation. In this session, I will explore the origins and evolution of this popular electronic dance music genre, as well as its cultural and historical context. House music emerged in the early 1980s in Chicago, where DJs like Frankie Knuckles and Ron Hardy were experimenting with new ways to mix and blend different styles of music, including disco, funk, soul, and electronic. The term house music is said to derive from the name of the Warehouse, a nightclub in Chicago where Frankie Knuckles was a resident DJ in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Knuckles is often credited with being one of the pioneers of house music and referred to as the godfather of house. He was instrumental in creating the sound and style that would come to define the genre. House music also drew inspiration from other genres such as disco, funk, and soul, as well as electronic music styles like synth-pop and electro. The house music sound was defined by the four-to-the-floor rhythms and the use of drum machines, synthesizers and samplers, and it quickly gained popularity with its infectious beats and soulful vocals. From its early beginnings in the underground club scene in Chicago, house music quickly spread to other parts of the world, especially to the UK and Europe. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, a number of subgenres emerged, including acid house, deep house, and garage, each with its own distinctive sound and style. Today, house music remains a popular genre around the world, with a diverse range of artists and subgenres that continue to evolve and push the boundaries of the genre. Like disco, house music has its roots in the LGBTQ and Black communities and has been an important part of the club and dance culture in these communities. House music also has connections to the history of electronic music, as many of the early pioneers of the genre were experimenting with new technologies and techniques for creating and manipulating sound. House music has also been associated with a number of social and political movements, including the struggle for the LGBTQ rights and the fight against racism and discrimination. From its early days in the clubs of Chicago to its global popularity today, house music continues to be a dynamic and influential genre that reflects the diverse cultures and communities that have contributed to its development. In the next section, I will discuss the cultural and historical context of hip-hop, a genre that emerged from the streets of New York City and revolutionized popular music. Stay tuned.